So let me make sure we got this straight. We have, again, we have the fiber optics that leads in, which is extremely expensive, but does have the proper pipeline, okay?
Correct.
And pretty fragile also, by the way. Okay, so we have
right.
the fiber optics. Now, we're not talking about the fiber optic backbones. We're just talking about the distribution point from the major backbones, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, then we have right now the pre-wireless is what your company's doing right now. Is that correct?
Pre-WiMAX, basically, in terms of what we're providing today. That is correct.
Okay. And then with plans, implementation plans to get to the WiMAX. Okay.
Correct.
And the WiMAX technology has the ability, again, to not have to be in the line of sight, where you just have the little probe, and you can pick up data. You can pick up data with it. And right now, tell me about the costs of upgrading, say, your company or another company to move to a true WiMAX solution.
Right. Well, I guess when I talk about iBroadband and its predecessor company, T-Speed Broadband Communications in Dallas, which was founded in early 2000, we were, call it, intelligent, I don't know, or prescient, or just darn lucky, I think is probably the way to look at it. We watched the evolution of the technology from its earliest days in terms of fixed wireless, and we used some of the earliest gear that was ever produced back in the late 90s and saw its limitations. We knew what engineering quirks that we had to go through and took a lot of arrows in our back as a fixed wireless service provider to business customers and learned a lot from it. The benefit was, though, over time, as we survived the telecom meltdown, and many of the wireless ISPs across the country did as well, focusing on their core businesses, we began to realize that the vendors, whether it be Cisco or Motorola or whatever, were coming out with new technologies that were what I'll call pre-WiMAX compliant. And the key is to make sure that the hardware you put out in your network, going from your different hub sites to your end customers, which may be many, many miles away, were based on the concept of having the radios that talk to each other being software-defined radio technology, such that when you put the hardware out into the network, the software that drove those radios had to be immediately upgraded to WiMAX compliant software, such that the majority of iBroadband's network today, when the final IEEE protocol for WiMAX gets adopted, likely the end of this year. Well, there is actually, fixed WiMAX is out there today. Okay. But I'm talking about mobile WiMAX as well, which is where the market is going. That'll probably be next year for sure, we hope. That we can basically go ahead and push that new software over our network from our central network operating center here in Dallas to all the radios that hit our customers without changing the hardware out in the field.
Can we go ahead and see if we can bring up slide 10, see if we can see the customers? Is this right with the map? Let's see if this is the next one, slide 10, or pull that down and see if we can get the 10th one up. Thank you. They had slide 7 ready for us. So
that's all right.
We'll get there. We need. There's one with a map on it. Should be the 10th one. I think maybe we made a little mistake. We got that.
That's all right. We can go back again.
We can
for
go
these
back.
Slides as
right.
well.
It's no problem at all. Hey, we can always have you back again too.
There you go.
Oh, now while she brings that up, you mentioned the difference between mobile WiMAX. Might be self-evident to some, but why is mobile WiMAX? There we go. Okay. We'll get to that question here. Is this what you're talking about with the customers, or?
Actually, there's a little other slide talks about the evolution of the IEEE WiMAX protocol.
Okay, we'll get that when we get back. All right, when we get back, I want you to explain why mobile WiMAX, what's the future with mobile WiMAX. We're going to take a break. We've got 15 minutes left, and then, of course, we got to talk more about the company, too.
Happy to do it.
So stay with us. Market news first. News you can trust. We got iBroadband with us, Matthew Huchins. Don't go anywhere. Fascinating chat. Market news first. Stay with us.
Is your financial advisory business growing? Do you need more help to handle the workload? Before you hire more advisors, invest in the advisors you already have. eAssist Advisor CRM provides the essential tools and features to streamline your workloads, increase productivity, and optimize the advisory experience. Built on the industry-leading Salesforce.com platform, eAssist is a solid, proven, and inexpensive alternative. It's your business to no investments. So, discover eAssist Advisor by calling us at 888-989-8599 or visit us on the web at eassistllc.com.
My name is Tony Carr. I'm CEO of Griffin Gold Corporation. Griffin Gold is an exploration and development company focused on gold properties in Nevada. Nevada has gone from 2% of the world's gold to almost 12% of the world's gold production. Borealis property is our main property that we're focused on developing. The previous operators of the Borealis property